So we have a pre-workout blood sugar of 169, which is really, really good. This is exactly where I want to be right before my workout, guys. I'm hitting a chest and back day. So I'm actually doing something a lot different today, which I'll talk to you guys in just a second. So I'm going to go ahead and pour a cup of coffee. This is going to be my pre-workout. I've actually already had a cup at like 8 in the morning. So I woke up at like 7:30 today. And something that I'm doing differently today that I told you guys I want to talk to you about is I'm actually fasting in a way. I'm going to try this out. I'm actually going to do a complete separate video on this, on like intermittent fasting experiment with type 1 diabetes. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be really, really, really creative. I want to start doing videos like that, like full day of eating, experimental stuff, like full day of intermittent fasting, full day of eating keto for a day. You know what I mean? All fats, like essentially no carbs, and just a bunch of different stuff like that. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want to see that, because I really think it would be not just fun to watch, just really cool to see how my body would be affected by it, especially being a type 1 diabetic. Anyways, having this cup of coffee, just my second cup of coffee, and what I do is right before my workout. It's 11:30 in the morning right now, by the way. I won't be able to eat till 1:30. That'll be 16 full hours, which is the whole intermittent fasting thing. You know, you can't eat for 16 hours. So yeah, after my workout, I'll be having a big post-workout meal. But what I'm going to do for this coffee, put some almond milk, which essentially has no carbs. Well, it has 1 gram of carb for a cup, but, you know, I only use like, what, an ounce? And then I'll put some Splenda over here. Maybe another little spoonful. There we go, that's it. Splenda, by the way, artificial sweetener, no carbs. Maybe like 1 carb for like 2 teaspoons. Mix it up. Gonna go ahead, drink this a little bit. By the way, I've already had like 5 water bottles. Make sure you're chugging water, especially with coffee. It dehydrates the hell out of me. So what I like to do is just drink water, chug it. Boom, killed the whole thing. Actually, no, there's a little bit left. Bam, there we go. I killed the entire thing right now. It was like half full. But, gotta go ahead, drink this cup of coffee, and I'll see you guys during the workout. What's up, guys? I'm back at home. So as you guys saw, the last clip you saw of me was when I was bench pressing. My camera died middle of the workout, but it's all right. I actually had an insanely good workout. Like seriously, probably one of my best chest and back workouts ever. I hit 365 for 2 reps on the deadlift, as you guys saw. And then I don't know if you guys saw or not, like the clip kind of cut halfway through. When the bench press, I hit 225 for 3 reps. Or yeah, 3 reps. I did 2 sets of 225 for 3. So definitely a huge PR, especially doing at that volume. I usually do like 1 set for like, what, 3 reps or so, or two reps, but I did 2 sets. So I'm really, really happy. And I'm fasted, guys. I've been fasted for 17 hours. So originally, this is not going to be an intermittent fasting full day of eating video, but I'm going to go ahead and do one. Why not? I figured I haven't even eaten yet. Might as well just show you guys my whole entire day of intermittent fasting. And guys, type 1 diabetic, it's going to be an experiment. I want to show you guys my blood sugars, you know, my insulin intake, all that stuff. I want to let you guys know how it affects my body as a type 1 diabetic. So, full day of eating, intermittent fasting, type 1 diabetes experiment. Let's get to it. By the way, I'm 172 pounds, 5'7", No, I am not by any means really lean right now because I've been bulking for a long time, like 8 months, and I continue to bulk. But actually, I'm on a slight deficit. Over like the past 2 days, I've been on a deficit, and I'll tell you guys like towards the end of the video. I don't want to make this clip too long. But yeah, just for the next week, I'm going to be in a little bit of deficit because I plan on doing something where I really need to just drop some water weight and kind of tighten up a little bit. I know a week really won't do much, but hey, better than nothing, right? You know? But that's the plan. Gonna go ahead, have the first meal of the day. I haven't eaten since 9:30 yesterday at night. So 9:30 p.m. It's 2:30 right now. That's 17 hours fasted. I'll show you guys every single meal, all the macros displayed, and let's get to it. Alright, so I just measured my blood sugar. It is 170, which is real. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Alright, I don't know. Hopefully you guys can see it, but 170, which is really good because I only took one insulin shot earlier today, which was at like 7:30 in the morning. I took 2 units, even though my blood sugar was like 145, I think it was 145, and I took 2 units just because I had some coffee with the Splenda and everything in it. Probably had like maybe a few grams of carbs. So that, and for correction, if you know you're not going to take insulin for a long time, then you know I usually take just one unit in the morning. I don't just not take anything at all. But anyways, yeah, since 7:30 I haven't taken any shot. It's 2:30 p.m. right now, a little over 2:30, and I'm about to have the first meal of the day. About to take a shot of insulin. About to take actually like 9 units. So I don't know how this intermittent fasting is going to really affect my insulin sensitivity. Like I have no idea at all. So it might affect my insulin or carbohydrate intake. I have no idea. We're just gonna see, but no problem. If I get a little low, I'll just have a snack for like 20-25 grams of carbs. But I'm gonna take this shot of insulin right now. About to have a huge meal. I'll show you guys in just a moment. So my phone is completely dead, so I can't show you guys the time on that. But here's the TV, 2:39 p.m. Just so you guys know I'm not lying or anything. Seriously, I've been fasted for a little over 17 hours now, and I'm starving. Alright, so we got the first meal of the day. It is 2:40 p.m. right now. I've been fasted for a little over 17 hours, but I have 6 egg whites with some reduced sugar-free ketchup on that, and a whole tomato just sliced up, and I put salt and pepper on it. Guys, I love tomatoes. I could just eat it plain like this as slices. It's seriously my favorite. Okay, I was about to say favorite vegetable, but aren't tomatoes like fruits or something? I have no idea. I completely forgot. I'm pretty sure like this was the mind-blowing thing, how like tomatoes are fruits or something. Alright, anyways, I have no idea, guys. Comment down below if a tomato is a fruit or a vegetable. I can just Google it, but whatever. Anyways, got a whole tomato sliced up, 6 egg whites, and I have 80 grams of oats. I've been doing this a lot lately, actually. These taste so good. I put just 80 or 100 grams of oats, however much I want. Then I'll put 3 servings, which is like 15 grams of unsweetened natural cocoa powder. Really good. It's only like, for 3 servings, it's like 9 carb, maybe 1.5 grams, 2 grams of fat, and maybe like 1 gram of protein. It's really good. I put Splenda on that too, and a little bit of cinnamon. Tastes amazing, guys. Chocolate oatmeal. And then, look at this beast. I have a burrito here. So I have 4.5 ounces of chicken, 100 grams of white rice, and then just some lettuce and tomatoes and stuff, like diced tomato, onion. I don't know. I'm gonna count that on my MyFitnessPal for like as like 10 grams of carbs. Or maybe like 12 grams of carbs. I'm not really too worried about it. But anyways, I have no idea how the hell I'm gonna wrap this up. I literally always do this, guys. Like I make my burrito insanely huge, where it's just impossible to wrap. Like who else does that? But that's all. Got some sugar-free ketchup on there and Dijon mustard, like that, like the eggs. And let me show you guys this actually, what I'm drinking right now. So, in this water bottle, why is it red? You're probably asking. It's a packet of Crystal Light fruit punch. So there's only 5 calories in one packet, which you put 1 packet in a water bottle. And look, 0 carbs. Okay, it has 5 calories. I don't know where it's coming from, but it has 0 carb and protein and fat. But tastes amazing. This is literally the best diet drink I've ever had in my life, and I never have diet drinks, guys. I just like to stick to water. It's just what I like, but this is so freaking good. Literally, try it out, guys. Fruit punch. Crystal Light. So yeah, tastes amazing. Washing all of this down with this, and I'll catch you guys for meal number 2, which won't be for another like 4 hours, 5 hours, because this is huge. By the way, macros will be listed on the screen right over here. I don't know what they are right now. Obviously, I didn't just plug this in. I'm just going to plug it all at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm going to make sure all the macros are listed for every single meal I have. So it's 8:47 p.m. right now. I'm about to have a little snack, and I haven't eaten since the last meal I showed you all, which was at 2:30, I think. And that was like, what, 6 hours ago, guys. So I'm pretty hungry right now. But I'm going to have something that's pretty special. I'll show you guys in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and measure my blood sugar right now and see what it's at, because I haven't even taken a shot of insulin yet. And it's been like 6 hours. Alright, so I just measured my blood sugar. It is 116. So perfect, guys. I'm usually always aiming to be around 120. That's like my goal. Obviously, I'm usually just around 100 to 120. So 116, really, really good, considering that I haven't tested my blood sugar or taken any shots of insulin in 6 hours. So yeah, it's 8:47 right now. Last time I took one was like 2:30 when I ate. So yeah, really, really happy with that. But anyways, gonna go ahead, take around, I think I'm gonna take like 2 units. So I'm having around like 35 grams of carbs. So yeah, I'm gonna take 2 units right now, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm about to eat, because it's kind of special. Check it out, guys. We got meal number 2 right now, and look at this. Look how big this is. All right, here's my hand, and then here's, okay, that doesn't even do it justice, but just check it out. Look how freaking big that is. That is so much volume, and what this is it's called Froyo. Now, I didn't make this up, and I don't even know who I got it from, honestly. I completely forgot. I know I got it from someone, but I completely forgot who it was. But what it is, it's like lower calorie frozen yogurt. And let me know if you want to see a video for this, because I want you guys to guess what the macros are in this and how many calories it has. All right, let me go ahead and tell you. It has around 300 to 350 calories, and the macros for this entire thing which is extremely satiating. It tastes exactly like ice cream / frozen yogurt. It is 33 grams of carbs, 31 grams of protein, and 6 grams of fat for this entire thing. Guys, if you wanted to get a little bowl of ice cream, which is like this much, like not even a quarter of that, that would be like 150 calories, 200 calories. So this will save you, especially when you're dieting. Why am I having it right now? Well, because honestly, it just tastes so freaking good, so that's why. But gonna go ahead and eat this, guys. Let me know if you want to see a video on how to make this. I'm telling you, man, this will save your diet, I swear. By the way, it's usually a lot better consistency, but I ran out of ice cubes. I never prepared any ice cubes in like the frozen tray, so it turns out much, much better with like a thicker consistency if you put ice cubes. So I kind of just had to rely on the frozen strawberries to give it its texture, which isn't really working out. But tastes amazing, guys. Go ahead. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see a video on this. It will save your diet. I'll see you guys for meal number 3, probably in like an hour, hour and a half. Alright, guys, about to have my last meal of the day. About to measure my, you know the deal, about to measure my blood sugar, take a shot of insulin. Nothing else changes, guys. I literally do this every single time I eat. So today, ate 3 times, right? 3 times. Had to take a shot, measure my blood sugar. Usually, though, I'll measure my blood sugar like 2 more times than how many shots I take. So I think throughout the day, I measure my blood sugar like 5 times. 5 or 6, I'm not too sure. But yeah, gonna go ahead and do that. Take this, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm about to eat to finish off all my food for the day. Boom, we got 111. So exactly where I want to be. Like I told you guys, I usually like staying around 100 to 120. That's usually my range. But there we go, 111. Gonna go ahead and take a shot of insulin and show you guys the meal. We got the last meal of the day, and as you guys can see, it is actually 10:48 p.m. So here it is, guys. We have 300 grams of white rice, some reduced sugar-free ketchup on top. I literally put that on everything. It tastes so freaking good, guys. And only 1 gram of carb, as I mentioned in previous videos, for a serving, which is like 5 grams. That's probably like 2, maybe almost 3 servings. But there we go, the 300 grams of white rice, and check it out, guys. We have chicken. We have 9 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. So what it is, I actually have gluten-free breadcrumbs on this. So you pretty much get some milk and then eggs. You can use even like egg whites and almond milk to keep it even lower calorie. And then I dip the boneless, skinless chicken breasts in that, and then I dip it on the gluten-free breadcrumbs. And these gluten-free breadcrumbs taste so good, guys. Usually like gluten-free stuff like this does not taste good at all. Just tastes absolutely disgusting, but this is amazing. And then I have some like marinara sauce, which is gluten-free already. But yeah, it's like on top. It's baked with it, so it kind of just melts in with the chicken. It's so good. This is one of my favorite things ever, guys. This right here. So yeah, we got all that. And then we also have a Nature Valley protein bar. Now these are really cool, guys. If you're ever struggling with your fat intake, I used to always just eat peanut butter, but these are my new go-tos. If it focuses, you guys can see the macros on this, but it's 190 calories a bar. It's got, let me see if it focuses. It's got 14 grams of carbs, 10 grams of protein, 12 grams of fat. So yeah, if you're ever lower on the fat for the day, you need some fats, go ahead and have these guys. They're low in carbs, higher in fats and protein. Really good. Actually, one of the best tasting protein bars ever. Tastes amazing. And it's gluten-free, of course. I have celiac disease, by the way. This is why it's always gluten-free. I don't voluntarily eat gluten-free. I'll tell you that. But gonna go ahead, eat all this, and it's been a full day of intermittent fasting, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, I brought this so I didn't forget to tell you guys. But I also have one more shot to take. So this is my Lantus insulin. It's my nighttime. I'll take my dosage for that. Probably around, honestly, like in 30-45 minutes I'll take this, you know. So yeah, I just want to make sure I showed you guys, you know, I'm not done for the day. I still have another shot to take. So even though I didn't have that many meals today, I still ended up taking 4 shots. So usually I end up taking like 6. But that's it, guys. Got the full day of eating. Literally listed all the macros for every single meal. I made sure I'm gonna put like the macros individually for every meal. I actually have MyFitnessPal up right now on my computer, right over here. So let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. So we have all the stuff logged in. Look at that. Meal number 1, that huge meal ended up being 1,100 calories. Then that small, okay, that was 279 calories for that little shake. Oh my god, seriously, comment down below if you guys want to see that. This will save your freaking diet. And then meal number 3, 1,100 calories. So yeah, there's the totals for the day. 2,600 calories, well 2,583. 307 carbs, usually, or I'm trying to aim around for 300. Then I'm trying to aim for 60 grams of fat. And then, okay, I'm trying to aim for 185 protein, so a little higher on the protein intake for the day. But you know what? It's alright, guys. It's not all perfect. It's just kind of like a ballpark to work with. And I haven't counted macros in months. Like, so long, guys. Now, let me go ahead quickly and explain to you guys why I am counting macros. My bad, the camera got so out of focus there. But the reason why I am counting my macros right now is because for the next week, I want to do kind of not really an aggressive cut, but kind of just like a little mini cut. I want to back off my weight by about anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds. So I want to be around the 165 range. Just kind of not be so bloated and just take out that water weight, you know what I mean? Just because I have some big things planned within the next week. So I need to get a little more leaner for all that to happen, which I can't tell you right now. So that's why I just want to briefly kind of let you guys know, but still focusing on making gains and progressing in the gym, guys. That's the main goal, but just so excited for you all to see what's about to really happen, you know, within the next week, 2 weeks. It's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff on my channel. But that's it. Type 1 diabetic, intermittent fasting experiment. Did it go well? Hell yeah. As you guys saw, my blood sugars were really good. Started off during the beginning of the day a little higher than usual, which that's what I expected for intermittent fasting, just because your fasted so long in the morning, which can kind of screw up your blood sugars. I was like, what, 167 to 170, but throughout the day, later, as I took more insulin, it got a lot better. And let me tell you how to actually fix that while you're intermittent fasting. So when you're fasting, always be checking your blood sugar more than when I was doing it. Every 3 hours, check it. Even if you know you're not eating for another 6 hours, you know, till your time, till you can start eating. Make sure you're measuring and correcting. If you're like 170, take 1 unit. Then within 3 hours, you should be good. You should be around like the 120 ballpark. And yeah, guys, just it works. Intermittent fasting, and I really, really recommend it if you're cutting. Like if I was counting macros and I'm bulking, or if I'm eating like 3,500, 4,000 calories a day, then I do not recommend intermittent fasting. There's no way, just because it really keeps you really full. As you see, the big meals, it keeps you so satiated all the time. So if you're like an ectomorph or a hard gainer, I would not recommend intermittent fasting. But to type 1 diabetics, I would recommend it, you know, especially those who need to lose weight, those who need to kind of decrease body fat, just so your insulin sensitivity goes down or goes up. So yeah, that's kind of my recommendations on it. That's my take on it. All the macros will be listed right over here for the totals for the day, even though I already showed you guys on MyFitnessPal. But that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said in the beginning, there's going to be so much more experiments. There's going to be like a full day of keto dieting, just to see how that works out. Who knows, with a type 1 diabetic. And there's going to be a full day of vegan eating as a type 1 diabetic. Why not? We're going to do all kinds of crazy stuff. It's going to be really creative. And that's it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button. It also lets me know whether I should keep doing these or not, knowing you guys are liking the video. So go ahead, do that. Comment down below with any thoughts or questions. And of course, subscribe to my channel to see all the crazy and cool things that are about to happen within the next few weeks. You don't want to miss out. I'll see you guys in the next video.